I am back. Oh, I see something here. Questing Theorem, your first shiny. Interesting. What game did you catch it in? AJ, as I finish off this banana that I'm eating. Pokemon White. Interesting. I'm trying to remember where Fearow is. I think it's post-game, right? So that will be the Spearow line altogether. Also, the construction team behind me has decided to bring in the drills. Give me a second. I'll close my window to try and mitigate some of that sound. Yeah, it's been a while since I've made any avatars. There was an issue that happened where, as I was trying to get some of the sprites, like check out the animations and stuff for them, that website apparently caught a virus, and I ended up almost getting a Trojan virus on my computer. So I've taken a bit of time to not be on that website for a little while, thinking it might have been that one. So I'm hoping they fixed that issue by now, because it's been a little while. But yeah, it caught me off guard because I was like opening up the internet, and then all of a sudden my, I guess my computer's security was like, "Hey, by the way, there's a Trojan trying to get on your computer. Do you want us to get rid of it?" And I'm like, "Yes. Why? Why do you have to ask me?" No, I actually would like to keep the Trojan. I like the weird little wooden horse virus that's on my computer. Of course, I want the Trojan off. Thank goodness for that. I know it shocked me for sure, but I've also am stuck trying to finish off the Slack off line, because changing all the different colors is always hard. I saw quite a few third-party websites getting worse with that. Oof, yikes. Anyways, I did my thinking, and I also went to go chat with family, because I know, as I was mentioning about the message I saw before, so there's been a bit of a slight change. I don't need to head off to a place early. We're going to go there later in the day. So I actually do have the 2 hours. So I am going to do some Pokemon. So I'm going to put a message on our Discord and be like, hey, we're doing some more, you-knows. We're doing Pokemon instead. So getting some Pokemon progress. Okay, I should ask Cress what bot they use to, like, say the switching games. Alright, there we go. That will keep it simple enough. We'll change this title. We'll just call it Pokemon Z-A short stream. You get to see me evolve some Pokemon. But I think we made some really good progress in DK Bonanza still, though. So I'm happy about the amount of progress that we've made. Just gotta do some cleanup of things here. Plus, wow, I didn't realize that one of the tags is living with parents in capital letters. No, I was wanting Living Dex. Thank you very much. Let's play through. Just gotta put all the tags in right now before we get started. I think that should be it, right? Okay. Let's save the game real quick. Okay, it says 510 bananas. Gotta say, that's pretty handy. So I think next time we do DK Bonanza, we'll do the Planet Core. And I think after we finish the Planet Core, that's all the sub-areas, I think we'll just head all the way back up to the top and just start chipping away again. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, I am going to switch games, so I'm going to have to take my headphones off so I can get up and switch games. Oh, actually, no, I brought it over close to me. I don't need to take my headphones off. Actually, why would I need my headphones on? I can't hear you guys. You guys are just chatting via text messages. I don't have, like, text-to-speech or anything like that. That would be a funny thing to have, wouldn't it be? Because I think Crescent has Astra speak text-to-speech, but people only use it very occasionally. I can see AJ is also very excited for me to play Pokemon. But yeah, the avatar, stream avatars thing has definitely taken a bit of the back seat for a little while. Because I am working on thumbnail art and all these sort of artwork. Actually, I think I can show off a bit of artwork. Just without... Because I've finished the thumbnails for it, but I obviously haven't uploaded it is the best way to describe it. I should have it somewhere. Where is it? Is it my complete works? Is it in here? This is another thing I need to do. I need to clean out my stuff. It is all over the place. Where is it? I have definitely got artwork. Where did I save it? Did I not save it in here? No, surely I saved a copy of it, right? That is a little concerning that I cannot find it. Huh. I'm pretty sure I saved it. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have... I do have, like, the TIFF file. I guess I just never saved a PNG version of it. Ah, dang. Maybe next time. You guys will see the art sooner or later. Anyways, let's not get distracted. Let's catch this Bolthound and head into Pokemon Z-A. Or not, because it... Also, I found where you could buy metal coats. Okay, so it is a purchasing thing. 11 minutes? My goodness! What kind of download is this? Ah, this is what you were talking about, the shipping. I see. You got me the Kirby sticker and the Kirby thing. Thank you so much. They have been sitting on my throne for a little while. I do appreciate it, though. I have to update my throne at some point. Oh, it's gonna take a while. I should have clicked this in and then taken the break if I'd known it was gonna take so long. Oh no. That is unfortunate. Well, whilst I guess I'm chilling here, I can take a look and see. Okay, so I do have it as a TIFF file. You've been found out. I was gonna ask about that shipping thing, but also it shows up on the the Discord, my guy. So the thing has it show up very briefly on the Discord. Oh yeah, I've been updating that Discord recently because I know some people were just getting in and posting stuff without doing the introductions and stuff, and I realized that random people could just go in and take a look things. So I have adjusted it so if you do just go into the Discord, like you sign up, but you don't do the introductions, you can only see like the first 3 things, as well as I think the uh announcements for when I'm streaming and whatnot. But regardless, Cryo, thank you for the gift. I would have gotten a notification of Throne anyways, so it's okay. But thank you so much for them. I can add another pin to the pin board. And I thought the sticker was cute too. But yeah, unfortunately the shipping thing is always an issue. That's why I haven't put too much on the Throne. And I think there is something that someone started paying for, and now it's just there. And I'm like, oh god, maybe I have to just pay for it and finish it off, you know? I could probably open Photoshop in the 8 minutes that the stream is going without crashing my stream, surely. Let's see how it goes. Because I want to show you guys this artwork that I made. I think it looks nice, you know. I've actually shown Crescent it, so only Crescent knows about it, so you're getting a sneak peek here. They're just going to be on the thumbnails eventually. I'm surprised I didn't save a, whatchamacallit, a PNG of it, you know? I thought I already would, but I guess I think I just snipped it to show off. Should be here somewhere. There it is. But yeah, I've got to really clean up my art folder. My goodness, what a mess it is. Okay, I'll put a background very briefly on it so you guys... There we go, that should do it. How we going? It's only 36%. Hide that. You do great art, thanks, man. I'm glad you say that as I draw. Like, my last art I showed up was a shit post of a meme. Alright. I should post more art to the thing, but I'll post this into the Discord when I do put it out, so this is a sneak peek that anyone who's watching this stream will get. Bam. There we go. I'm gonna make it slightly bigger. There we go. Ignore that, it's just a bit funky because I think I didn't hide one of the layers. But yeah, it's all the Kirby's for the retro series we did. So, top one over in the top left, that's Kirby 1, where there's no color. It's based on the ending where it said goodbye with a little sign. The second one is Kirby's Dream Land 2, with using the art palette we had on the virtual console on the Switch. Then we have Kirby 3 with its more pastel art style, which I think I used the intro cutscene for that. And then the final one is Kirby 64, which I used... I actually went on to... I think I went to Spriter's Resource and went to Model Resource and just looked at the model. I didn't download the model or anything like that. I just saw they have a preview image of it and I used that as the color palette. So yeah. All the cribs for those. I probably will do a similar thing for when we do the handheld section, but I'll have them facing the other way so you can tell the difference. But yeah. There's your sneak peek of some Kerbos. And meanwhile, I'm still working on the art for Dragon Quest 3. I finished drawing the party members, like the first forms they had, and now I just got to draw them in their secondary classes, and then that should be done. Stories is also another one I'm working on as well. Taking on a slight different art style for that. I might make it more childish and a crown drawing. I think I do have a crown brush that I made some time ago. And I think that's all the art I'm doing. DK Bonanza, I've been just using the photo mode in that to make the thumbnails, which I've enjoyed. They're handy. So I'll need to take a photo of that. I'll go back to the game at some point and take a photo for the next thumbnail on that one. I think we'll take one in the which layer? We spent a good chunk of time in the landfill layer, so we'll take a photo there. So that's something there. The Monograss series is finished. I just have to upload it, but I want to do it all in December. So what I might do is upload the Monograss soon, and then do the other ones. Because, I mean, the Monograss series has been done for a while. So I can upload that one. You guys get to watch me suffer in Alola again. My goodness. I do not know if... It makes me wonder if any other series is going to be hard. Because Oras was a lot easier because we had, I think... It wasn't too easy at sections. I think at the beginning of the game it was a bit difficult, but like... Most of the game we kind of breezed through, and I think a big reason for that is just we had such type diversity. Because we had like fighting, poison, we had just only like a bit of grass dragon sort of with the mega evolution. Like we had and grass water too. Grass water's a really solid typing. Like we had a really diverse team. Yeah, the fossil, we had rock as well. So we had an incredibly solid team for Hoenn, and then we went to Alola, and we didn't have anything, like, for a good chunk of Alola. Like, I'm pretty sure we struggled for almost half the game before we really got, like, on our feet and running. And we even had to sort of, like, allow ourselves to get an extra egg, which I think we will if there's any version exclusives from now on. We'll just egg. The teacher was a doozy. Oh my goodness, the fire trial was a doozy. All the trials were a doozy. I'm pretty sure the first 3 trials, that second island was an entire doozy. We walked up onto that island and got punched to death by a smoochum. It froze like one of us. I don't even want to imagine how many deaths we took on the Monograss run. We took so many resets. We didn't even reset once. Like, we didn't... Not a single reset in Oras. And then we moved to Alola and just had to reset so constantly. But I guess, if anybody does redeem the Monograss run, I'll probably not do it until next year anyways, because we're doing the Joja route at the moment. But yeah, I do not know if anything's going to be harder than Alola. Alola was rough, to say the least. I think, off the top of my head, Black and White, like, Unova might be difficult. Unova has a lot of grass types, but that's it. They're just grass types. They don't really have any mixed stats, per se. The starter's just pure grass. Whimsicott is still pure grass in that game. Lilligant is pure grass. Simisage is pure grass. Like, you don't have much type diversity. And it also depends if we choose if the redeem is for Black and White or Black and White 2. Because at least if we get Black and White 2, we get the options of other Pokemon. So yeah, I think Unova's going to be a struggle, to be honest. Gen 1, I think, will be not too bad. So I think Kanto will be okay. Johto, I think, should be alright. I think the only issue might be Price, the Ice-type gym leader. Yeah, because thankfully our flying and bug weaknesses are really early on, so... I think you do get a good chunk of grass types early on as well in Johto, so I think we should be okay. Hey, it's done! We can play the game! But yeah. So we have I think I wrote down which gens we have left. Because I was writing down a list of every single game that I am intending to play. Ah, right, it was raining, and I was training stuff. Also, I did evolve another Pangoro, so yeah, there's a lot of things we can evolve now. So, shall we? Yeah. Oh, not 64, 61. Rainin' and trainin', yeah. I've been hoping for a dry day because I've been constantly getting cloudy weather and that's not helped. But we have plenty of Pokemon to evolve. Oh, I also should mention I ended up finding Larvitar and caught a few of those. I think I caught one more Gibble. I need one more after that. But yeah, let's get some evolving. Let's... I kind of want to get out of the rain while I'm evolving Mons, so you guys don't have to listen to the sound of the rain. Get back into playing things. Also, apparently a side quest popped up somewhere? Oh, it's gone. Interesting. There was a side quest right here. Ah, it must be weather related because, yeah, I remember seeing it. It's not here now. Alright. Yeah, we've got a couple of Pokemon we can evolve, so it's time to fill in our decks a bit more, right? Oof, you got a 4 on that D20 as well. I've got to redo that D20 and have it re-roll properly, because there's supposed to be a little, what's the word? Sound effect, like a dice rolling, but it's not working. Alrighty. So as you can see, I did go and fill up a lot of Mons spaces. We have quite a few look at our boxes now, they're quite full. So I went and caught another Pancham to evolve into Pangoro, just so this box is, you know, finished. Because we have our guy on our team. I think our main team is going to be in its own separate box. I've organized all the boxes now. So they look a bit neater, and you probably notice that these boxes are now empty. And here I was thinking of you were talking about a fair roll. Oh, yeah, because I just saw that Cryo had just rolled the D20. I think Cryo's gotten a massive points, and if I remember last time, they rolled to see if they would redeem the Monograss run, essentially. But they didn't get a good thing, because computer RNG is whack, yeah. Yeah, I know for sure. I've had a D, like, one multiple times. So yeah, there's our main team just chilling in this box here. But you can see here, it has to be over 15, yeah. I went and caught all the Flabebe I needed. So I now have all the colors of extra Flabebe. I went and caught a male Litleo, so I will be evolving that later. I have the male Esper here to evolve into male Meowstic. We have Spicy, that Slowpoke that we got from the trade. We have the Vivillon from the museum, which apparently some people didn't know is the only version you can get, so be careful. And I went and caught 6 more Furfuro for the sole purpose of when we unlock them, we can get all the other haircuts. So we have all the haircuts here. Vanillish. Speaking of Vanillish, we actually have to evolve. This guy is literally 3 levels away from getting Vanillux, which is so crazy that evolves so late. But, yeah. I also have Rio Louis now up to evolving. I decided I'm just gonna evolve him just to put him in the Dex. This game breaks the Pokemon home economy. I don't know, we'll find out when it gets released. But, yeah, so we have the alternate forms here. We have the shinies here. This bottom row is just going to be everything we catch along the way. But this row is now for every alpha Pokemon. So this is our alpha Dex. Since if you guys remember, I was somewhat working on an alpha Dex in Legends Arceus. I never finished it, but I got most of it done. So we now have an alpha Dex actually starting to make its way here, and it's a lot more organized. And yes, I somehow caught 2 alpha Larvatars when I only wanted 1 more regular Larvitar. So I am missing 1 Larvitar. The Kalos starters, they're actually all ready to evolve to their final evolution, so I'm going to evolve them to their final Evo, and just put them in the boxes as well. Alright, I guess we should get evolving, right? We got a decent chunk of mons to evolve. So I don't think we have anything in the first box, that's all done. Okay. Let's start evolving. And fill up our Pokedex even further. So I did go and catch some more Cleffa. It took a little while to find them, but we got them all now. And there we go, Clefairy. I think should have taken them all out of the box so we can do this in order, actually. Let me see. Ah, yes. There's all the Eevees I've caught so far. Good chunk of Eevees. Where do you go? 35. You go here. You go here. Gibble. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit neater. I did get an extra Whirlipede. And I also went and caught myself another Electrike, because for some reason I couldn't find him, but I finally found him. I do think I have a Dawnstone, so I could technically evolve this into Gallade, but I only have 1 Dawnstone. And I believe you need it for both it and Frostlass. So I haven't decided what I should do. I think I might get Gallade, because Gallade's a pretty solid mon to have over Frostlass, but yeah. Frostlass is still pretty cool. Alrighty. I do not have a Moonstone, I don't believe, but I guess we can check. Oh no, I do have a Moonstone. I can technically evolve this Clefairy straight into Clefable. Well, why not? Let's get all 3 of them. We are doing a Living Dex after all. Anything competitive can come second. A Clefairy isn't a Clefable. Alrighty. We'll evolve our extra Whirlipede into Scolipede, so that it can be put into our Living Dex. That's what this entire stream's gonna be. It's just us evolving Pokemon. Lol. But who doesn't like a full Pokedex, you know? These guys, it's taken a while to evolve these ones. But Honedge. Hope you enjoyed the yeah, hope you enjoyed the evolution jingle. You're gonna hear it a couple of times. That's why I like to do these all now. Did Doublade. Doublade's pretty cool. Like, I know Aegis Slash is pretty cool, but I've always liked Doublade as well. It's Dubblade, like double, so Dubblade. I don't know, maybe it's just me being a what is it? A dual blade user in Monster Hunter. Also, like, swords are cool. What's cooler than a sword? Two swords, clearly. Anyways, Electrike. Manectric. Technically, I already have Manectric because I think I caught the alpha one, but it's nice to have the regular one. I think we're also in another situation of, let me see, Dusk Stones. No, I have two. Okay, good, because I need the second one to evolve Chandelure once I eventually get Litwick. Blade into Aegis Slash. Aegis Slash is pretty cool too. But it goes from one sword to double swords. Look at that, so many Evos all up. I think this page is almost done. It's just need to get 2 shiny stones from somewhere. Aegis Slash is a unit. Yeah, he's also in Pokken, which is cool. Oh, but this page is like pretty much complete, isn't it? Yeah, it's just literally evolving you. The Eevees need to evolve too. So I think I put them in a certain order for a certain reason. So I think this is going to be Vaporeon. And then let me just check the Pokedex order. I think I wanted to evolve certain Pokemon into certain forms. And Unite, yeah. Aegis Slash is definitely seen as a very unique Pokemon. Yeah, this one's attack up, so this one's Flareon. So I wanted to evolve that into Flareon. And these two, I believe, are going to be Espeon and Umbreon. So let's evolve you. Pokken is fun. Probably very fun to animate. Yeah. I think it's also just because it's a unique design. It's not just a standard dude. Okay. Ralts into Curlia. I'll have to take a look and see if I got a Dawnstone. Let me just save the game just in case I get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure this should be Espeon because it is daytime. And this is the one female Eevee I caught too. I would like to show you where I caught this Eevee, but I can't because it's raining. Alright, Espeon. I would love to use Leafeon, but we already got a grass type, so on our team being our starter. So you are Vaporeon. But yeah, I had to do a lot of save and resetting now that I know that's a thing you can do. Where you just stand in front of a Pokemon, knock it out, and then throw the ball. Or save and then throw the ball, and if it doesn't catch, just reset and just keep doing it until you eventually catch it. It took me quite a while to catch these guys, due to the fact that they kept breaking out. Because I wanted to put them into luxury balls. Flareon. Ready. Oh, I didn't check if I had that Dawnstone. Let me see if I have a Dawnstone. I do. I have one Dawnstone. Do I want to use it here on Curlia or on Frostlass? Oh, it's such a tough decision. Also, it looks like it's like a shiny version of a Polarite, now that I think about it. Oh, I do have actual shiny stones too. I almost forgot the mechanics of this game. Which mechanic did you forget? I was like, what do you mean you had to reset? Oh, right. Stop resetting. So, I believe you go here. Yep. Alright. Let me quickly save the game. I'm pretty sure this Eevee should evolve into Sylveon, but let's double check. Yeah, back in the day, soft resetting. There we go. So, for those who don't know, Sylveon evolves with high friendship in this game instead of the Pokemon Ami, because that's not in this game. But it needs to have high friendship, and it needs to have a fairy type move. You wouldn't believe how many Eevees I've accidentally evolved into Sylveon, because I forget that Eevee learns like baby doll eyes like super early on. Anyways, we need to quickly switch it to night. It's still raining, unfortunately. Hopefully the rain stops once I reset again to daytime. Dang, this is pretty. Yeah. Alrighty, there we go. And this should be Umbreon. Because it's nighttime now. There we go. I love the idea of that you can just evolve Pokemon when you want them to evolve. Legends Arceus' ability to just evolve Pokemon when you want to. Really, really handy. Alright. Evolve these two ice cream cones. Hippo. You. But yeah, the nighttime one, Evos screen's also really good too. That's actually, I just realized, yeah, it does change depending what time of day. That's kind of a neat thing. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like, it goes from night to day. The Evo screen is still very cool. It's a little bit better than just the Void, but I think Legends Arceus is still my favorite Evo screen. The whole idea of like, it being more sinister in a way, I think that's a lot more interesting to say the least. Okay. I'm pretty sure you evolve at 47. Let me take a look, because I'm sick of these ice cream cones. I want them to evolve. I don't know why they evolve so late. Ice cream cone, ice cream cone, ice cream cone, 47, yeah. Oh yeah, they kind of swell into a cloud, yeah. Yeah, and I think in Legends Arceus they also had it like when they evolved, their eyes were like gleamed. So their entire body was like in the black silhouette, except their eyes. Okay, Vanillish can evolve now. That's the kind of downside of not being able to evolve things until just on stream, because a lot of them stay as babies, so they can't fight next to Goodra, so Goodra's just gotta solo everything. But anyways, Vanillish into Vanillux. Gotta say, the ice texture on these guys looks really good. It's really pretty. Hippopotas's cry is always so funny. Unova always had weird Evo caps. Yeah, that's another reason why I think that when we do our monograss run, it's gonna be rough. One of the big issues is that if we want to use like Whimsicott or Pet Lilligant, we gotta have to evolve one using the Sunstone. I think we're only gonna get one Sunstone. But anyways, Krokorok into Crocodile, which is really cool. And I will evolve this Gibble. I can't evolve it all the way, but he is going to be going to Garchomp at some point, because he's already, like, decently leveled at this point. He is a pseudo-legendary, so it's just going to take a while. I think we've spent, like, 40 minutes just evolving Pokemon so far. But you know what? It's all worth it in the end, because, I mean, look at this. Look at this Pokedex filling up. Isn't it satisfying? Love a good Living Dex, to say the least. Progress is progress. It certainly is. I'm gonna need it if we're going to, like, finish this game, right? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do the Sin, and we're going to have to evolve Connor's boy. So Bulbasaur can no longer remain Bulbasaur. We can only evolve one of the Slowpoke for now, because we need to trade with a King's Rock for the other one. I'm gonna evolve these Tynamo. These are also another late Evos, as you can see. You gotta evolve them at like 39. And these guys don't learn any moves. Like, they are very weak. It's kind of like... What is it? It's like Larvesta. Actually, yeah, Larvesta would be in this game too at some point. I haven't seen them. They're probably going to be very late game. Oh, Volcarona would be so cool. Alright, King's Rock. That's what I was doing. Gotta go get the King's Rock. Yeah. I think I vaguely looked it up and it looks like it's a post-game thing, so I can't really do anything about it for now. Anyways, our two Tynamos are now into E-Electric. We're gonna evolve Bulbasaur all the way up to the top. From Bulbasaur to Ivysaur. To Venusaur. Yeah, look at the lad. This lad definitely helped us during our Alola run. I was walking around because I forgot what I was doing. Well, I'm glad I reminded you somewhat. But we can also evolve one of the Electrics, I should say. Into its final form. I also have to go and pick up one more jaw fossil from the research lab. There we go, Electrite into Electros. Ah, right. No, I can't evolve you right now, because it is nighttime, and Riolu only evolves during the day. I was wondering why I couldn't evolve him. Okay. Oh, it's rainbow weather. That's worrying. Because that's a very unique weather condition I've never seen before. And I do not know if that means something spawns in. Rainbow weather. And now I'm worried, because I'm like, oh god. Anyways, I will show off where I've been catching the Eevees. So you warp to this cafe here. Climb up here. Oh, Eevee is there. And there is an Eevee right here on this rooftop. But as you can see, it's a little hard to catch. So I'll show you the strategy I've been using. So what you can do... knock out the Pokémon. Save the game. Throw the ball. And if you don't catch it, this is where you reset, and then it'll take you back to when it was injured. It's so weird how hard it is to catch an Eevee. Oh no, goodness, that Eevee fought us for sure. Anyways, let's get our Mons into position. Grab this Eevee. Actually, we don't have a Thunderstone, do we? What are you? Defense and speed down. Well, it's a speed down one, so I don't want to evolve it into Jolteon. So, you know what we'll evolve you into? My favorite Mon. My favorite evolution, best evolution. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's only... what? Is it just Eevee that uses the Ice Stone in this game? Because the Ice Stone was added, like, a lot later on, but I think it's just Eevee. Because it's only, what, like, Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandshrew, and... Abominable that uses the Ice Stone off the top of my head? Anyways, let's evolve this Riolu. He's actually helped me out collect a bunch of crystals, because he's very fast. And he's cute. I guess so, yeah, because I was just thinking about it. I'm like, so we only need like one Ice Stone and we should be fine. Anyways. 105. So this is... so we need 2 more Eevees and we can get for Glaceon and Jolteon. We'll need to catch another Riolu at some point. Evolve you. So we do have the female Snorunt. I've just got to decide which of the ones I want to evolve because I don't know when I'm going to get another Dawnstone. But we can evolve one Snorunt for now. I am gonna look up about rainbow weather and see if... try and see if there's anything special about it. Just out of curiosity. If there's anything interesting. Somebody says apparently Florges can show up in Zone 16. Well, I don't even think we have Zone 16 unlocked, so I don't think that benefits us in any way, right? So yeah, I guess a Pokemon can show up during rainbow weather. And it only happens if it's raining the day before. So yeah, clear, cloudy, foggy, rain, and rainbow. So rainbow was the only one I hadn't seen. But we'll see if we can see that rainbow in the sky then. Should be around here somewhere. There it is! Look at that! Let's see. I wonder if I can get my Goodra to... oh. I want to see if I can get a picture of him without him running around, because I think he wants to stand next to me. Yeah, he just wants to run around. Goodra, I want to take a picture of you. Looks like the rainbow disappeared. Oh well, we did get to see it. So yeah, I guess rainbow weather is just a rare weather condition that can happen here. Oh no, it is. There it is. Perfect. What a shot! Let me see it. Give me a second. Yeah, look at look at that shot. Oh, he's so happy. Masterpiece. Friend shaped. Beautiful, I know. Perfect shot. 10 out of 10. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I send this on our the Discord and as well on the Blue Sky. Ah, that is something I should point out. I did catch a shiny off stream. So, literally 5 minutes after I ended stream on Pokemon, this happened. So you can see me looking over in that direction being like, huh, that looks a bit weird. And you do the most important thing, always save before you check, because there is an alpha there. Yep, it was a shiny Weeping Bell. So I have a shiny Weeping Bell. You probably also saw it if I, whilst I was... Can't get him. Get the whole rainbow. Glad to know I'm not crazy about the noise. Yeah. So it looks like the sound is the same as Legends Arceus, but I'll show him off because you probably saw him when I was scrolling around. Here he is. Shiny Weeping Bell. Not a very interesting shiny, but he has a Mega Evolution, and we can evolve him technically. So, very cool, to say the least. It is unfortunate about the nature, but, you know, it is what it is. He looks sick, I can imagine. Because I think Victory Bell's shiny is actually a really good shiny. So, and I think we have enough Leaf Stones that we can technically evolve him right now if we wanted to, but I'm going to hold off on it for a little while. We'll evolve him on a different day. Speaking of evolving, let's continue evolving Mons after we got slightly distracted by that rainbow. Oh wait, yeah. But first things first is Snorunt. Into a Glalie. The ice texture is very shiny in this game. It's almost like a slick sort of ice. But we get Glalie. Wow, you look so small compared to compared to Kloitza. It's like they took him from a distance. He came charging at them in that shot. No, it's so weird, yeah. They were actually running away from the Glalie as they were trying to take the shot. Snova into a Bomber Snow. Swear Kloitza gets larger every game. The funny thing is, it's not that he's large, it's just his claw's large, so... He's still a small guy. It's just, he's got a big gun. Anyways, Bergmite. Oh, it's actually a good thing we also changed it today, because the next Pokemon only evolves that day. Bergmite into regular Avalugg. And Tyrunt, which, unlike Amaru, only evolves in the daytime. Small guy with big gun, pretty much. But this is the reason we've got to go get another Jaw Fossil. Tyrunt into Tyrantrum. Alrighty, let's head to the research lab, because I did buy another Jaw Fossil, so I can just go pick up one right now. Alright, because I don't think he's that big, right? Yeah, he doesn't really get much bigger than Launcher. It's just he's got a big arm. Which is impressive how he swims with it, considering it's very lopsided. We can't evolve Scyther until we get Metal Coat into trade, so that's 2 trade Evos that we can't do right now. Tyrantrum goes here. I guess I have to get another Maru, if I think about it. Because we got Aurorus in our party. Reg. Alright, let's get that jaw fossil. Get that Tyrant. There we go. I think these will be the last of the Evos too. Because we'll be evolving them multiple times. I wonder how much of that filled out Pokedex too. Because I think I wrote down on the blue sky when what our last let's see, 141 was what I had last time before we started when we ended stream. Anyways, Larvitar into Pupitar. Let's evolve all 3 of the Kalos starters. Froakie into Frogadier. I like how the Froakie line now just has a really chill pose now. When they're not fighting, they just chill. Like, they have a serious pose and then they just have a I'm just chilling pose. Are you also doing the Mega Dex? I'm not sure because I don't know what if... Can you keep them in the Mega form if you put them back in the box, technically? That would be really fucked up, but like... I am still trying to get every Mega Stone, if that's what you're asking. Obviously, the Kalos ones are going to take a while. No, you just need the Pokemon in the stone. Yeah, yeah. Like, I think it's also part of, like, the research to get all the Mega Stones anyways. So I've just been chipping away at that. But we get Chespin into Quilladin. Quilladin is such an unfortunate Evo. He looks so awkward. He is, in that phase, if you know, the awkward middle Evo. Into Chestnut. Chestnut looks so much better. I think Chestnut out of the 3 looks the best out of the Chespin line. And I think the newer model here actually does him quite a good service. Anyways, Fennekin. This actually, I think, puts in, like, what, 6 new Evos off the bat, just like this. It has its own Pokedex, gotcha. Breaksin. I do like Breaksin's design. I know some people are going to make that argument of furries, but I just think it's a nice design. I just don't vibe with the XY grass starter. Yeah, I'm more of a Greninja person. And I think I like Delphox as well. Not as much as, yeah, it's a witch design, yeah. But people be weird, you know. So 2 11s here. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19. Alrighty. And I think that's everything we can evolve so far. Oh, I guess we can technically choose to evolve Snorunt or evolve Curlier. Greninja was honestly a huge sweep. Yeah, it's so funny because I think I remember there was a comic series called, was it Brawl in the Family? And he actually made a joke about the XY starters when they first came out because, my goodness, Fennekin had to fight an uphill battle. Because we were in an era where everybody was getting sick of firefighting starters, because we had Blaziken, then Infernape, then Emboar, and everyone was getting sick of them, so people were making jokes about how Fennekin, I think the Brawl in the Family thing was like, Froakie was, actually a lot of people hated Froakie if I remember rightly. Like, nobody liked Froakie back when it first came out. And it was like, there was a bunch of people who were like arguing their point of like, no, Froakie's a good mon. I actually did like Froakie as well. Wasn't Greninja the only final Evo in the show? Yeah, yes, I think Chespin never evolved on and then Fennekin only evolved into Braixen, and then Froakie evolved into Greninja. I think the other two did show up for other trainers, but like out of the main cast, yeah, Greninja was the only Evo, but that's not something that hasn't happened before. If you remember, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and then Charizard for Ash's main team. So, and then Chikorita only evolved into Bayleaf. I think Totodile and Centiquil never evolved, but I cannot remember if Ash's Centiquil evolved into Quilava, because I remember Dawn had a Quilava. But anyways, yeah, so a lot of people were, you know, poking fun at Froakie's design because they didn't think it was that interesting. And a lot of people liked Fennekin. And then one of the Brawl in the Family comics was how, like, the two trainers chose... One chose Froakie, one chose Fennekin, and then Fennekin evolved into this hideous Pokemon while Froakie evolved into some amazing-looking dragon-like design. Because these were all fan designs. This was before Greninja and Delphox were finally announced. And funnily enough, that did happen, didn't it? When they all three evolved, Greninja was, like, shot up in popularity. I chose Froakie because I was planning on doing a Nuzlocke back when I first did X and Y. Like, I had started doing Nuzlocks around that time, so I purposely didn't choose Fennekin because I wanted to, like, keep Fennekin for the Nuzlocke. So I chose Froakie instead because I didn't really care too much about Chespin. And that was a good decision on my part because I did like Greninja. Anyways, we do have a shiny stone. So, I think we only have one, right? My goodness, I'm going to have to find a lot of shiny stones if I'm going to evolve all the Florges. Oh no, I do have 2 shiny stones. Well, I think Dawn's Quilava was Ash's Centiquil? I don't think so. I thought they were separate Pokemon. I thought Dawn actually caught us her own Centiquil. Anyways, Roselia into Roserade. I guess we'll have to fact check it. And then you also need to evolve. And we can also do that quest that's been haunting me. The Floette design one. And we have our Floette into Florges. Alrighty. Tons of Evos done. My goodness, look at that. I think that's a finished Dex. Yeah, that's a finished box. All the boxes finished. Oh, look at the... I just realized that the Clefairy and the Clefable one are doing the little waggle fingers. That's great. So that box is done. This box is almost done. I have to make the decision about... Should we just roll a dice? Wiki says Dawn got as an egg. Yeah, Dawn actually got quite a few Pokemon, I think, from just eggs or stuff. No, May got Skitty as an egg, I think. Yeah, I feel like at least there's always been one egg in each of the things. But I think there were a lot of eggs in terms of Gen 4, because Dawn got as an egg, got Centiquil as an egg. Brock got Happiny as an egg as well, so there was like 2 eggs at least. Ashes got Noibat as an egg, and got Riolu as an egg. May got Skitty as an egg. I feel like I'm missing one, but I cannot remember off the top of my head. But yeah. Oh, I guess Lily got Snowy, her Lowland Vulpix as an egg as well. You know what? I want to finish this box. We're evolving Curlier using that Dawnstone. I'm sure we'll find another one in the future. I do like Gallade as well. Man is a very handy shiny hunter. False Swipe and Hypnosis is pretty solid. Not as great as Breedloom, but pretty solid. Alright, that box is done. This box is almost done. It's literally just the Eevees, I think. This still has this huge gap to go. We still have a big gap here. I think it's all the Kanto starters. That's what this section is. massive gap, and then this, I think this is the end of the box. But yeah, huge progress. And also another reason to continue the game would be to get more mons to unlock, because I need to open up some more wild areas. Alrighty, look at that. We'll let all the numbers bypass us. Did Ash catch his Floatzel, or did he get Floatzel from Dawn? Ash caught... I think Dawn caught Buizel. Ah, no, I remember what it is. Okay, okay. I'll just let these numbers stop pointing. Ash had an Ampipom. He got an Apom that evolved into Ampipom. And Dawn caught Buizel. And both of them started showing signs that they'd rather do a different job. Buizel being more of a fighter, whilst Ampipom enjoyed performances. So Ash and Dawn traded those mons. That's how it worked. So Buizel is not technically Ash's, it's actually Dawn's, but I think they swapped, essentially. Anyways, I guess we should claim Mabel's rewards. Nasty Plot. Solar Beam. And... oh my goodness, look at that. We are only 10 levels, almost 10 levels left before we get the shiny charm. But yeah, you gotta fill up the Mega Evolution Pokedex to get the shiny charm, so yeah, they traded them, yeah. But I think also catching Pokemon up to 5 is the final level for those, so I'm actually quite close with a couple of these. I think, yeah, Rock seems to be behind, Steel's definitely behind. I've somehow caught more dragons than Steel types. Dragon is gonna be rough. Like, catching Goomies is so hard to catch, they take forever. Luckily they're not aggressive, so you can keep lobbing balls at them, but yeah. I'm still missing one trade Evo, but I haven't got anything to trade. Just winning battles, smashing crystals. Yeah, these researchers are starting to slow down. But I guess we should put something on our team that is trying to evolve. So we'll put you on our team as our filler. Okay. Let's head on out. I keep pressing minus now. I've swapped over again. Okay. Missions. We need to do this one. Because I now have all the Flabebe, so I think I can just talk to her. Unless she's going to be like, can you put all the Flabebe in your party? Because that also is definitely something that could happen. Also, since we've entered the building, probably the Eevees respawned, right? I can check in a moment. I can hear a Roltz. That's down there. No, your box is fine? That's good to know. Okay. The Eevee has not respawned. Surprised it wouldn't let me go that way. Oh well, we'll just... yeah, you can see I've been seeing these guys standing there at that fountain for quite some time as I'm catching Eevees. They're like, where is Fia? And Fia's just like, Eevees! The entire time. Okay. Please show me 5 Flabebe, one of each color. I have the red Flabebe. Ooh, a red one! I can't wait to see it. That's a red Flabebe, alright. Thank you. Red brings passion to mind, doesn't it? Perfect for a new hair color, I'd say. Red hair color is available. So yeah, These are to unlock other colors. And I think Crest did this quest quite quickly because I think they wanted to get the white hair color for themselves. Which makes sense. Okay, it's nice that the it automatically goes to your closest color. That's a yellow flower. Thank you. Yellow is so cheerful, isn't it? Perfect for a new hair color, I'd say. Fia, please just take 2 steps over here. We're trying to find a missing person. It's been a week. I know. And Fia's just like, well, you know, time doesn't seem to move when I'm doing things other than the main mission. I've learnt this from other JRPGs. Orange. Orange took me a while. I had to look up where Orange was because I couldn't find it for the life of me. Orange reminds me of autumn, you know. It's just perfect for a new hair color. Also, Flabebe is really cute. I do like Flabebe. It was my second shiny I caught in X and Y. That I purposely hunted for. I hunted for Flabebe and whatchamacallit? Skiddo in X. And I got a shiny yellow one. The blue one. But when that event showed up in Scarlet and Violet, oh boy did I go off stream and hunt for a bunch of them. I needed to catch 3 of each color, and I did. I even have some leftovers. Blue makes you feel so free, doesn't it? I'd say it's perfect for a new hair color. And finally, the white Flabebe. That's a white Flabebe. White makes me think of snow. I'd say it's a perfect for a new hair color. Oh, thank you for showing me all those Flabebe. They made such a beautiful rainbow of hues. Thinking about those vibrant dearies makes me want to mix up even more hair colors. There's no time like the present. So, let me fix up some new ones for you to try out. Aqua, Purple, and Passion Pink are now available at the hair salon. Seeing all those Flabebe makes me want to raise some of my own. So not only do we get the 5 colors, we get some extra colors. And we can actually check it now. So we have Passion Pink. We have red. We have blue. We now have purple. We have orange. We have white. Pink and lemon yellow. Funnily enough, I think the red color almost looks a lot closer to my actual character down here. It's like, what have I currently got it on? I think it's on dark red, right? Yeah, dark red. It's like slightly the wrong color. Oh right, you can get these fancy things too. Dyeing the bits of hair. Anyways. I think we've gotten everything that we need to do, right? I guess we should humor the game and finally get going, right? Do they got a ponytail? I think they do have a ponytail for the females. You can wear the female hairstyle even as a boy. Boys and girls can wear like the opposite gender's hairstyles and colors nowadays. And I mean, guys can have ponytails. There's nothing weird about that. I remember a guy, an old man I saw at a train station where his ponytail was so long it touched the ground. Impressive in a way, but also horrifying. I guess going up on the roof might be the fastest way. Oh well, there's a chance I'll have bangs too. I'm always wearing a ponytail in real life. Yeah, I think the ponytail, one wrong move and all that hair is gone, pretty much. Oh, the EV is back. Nice. Let's catch another one. Looks like entering that building finally respawned it. What the hell? The ball just jumped all the way over here. That was a bit weird. Of course. Ow! Just punched my ankles in. But yeah, I don't know how big the ponytail is in this game, but it's a decent size. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this is a plus speed. I'll have to go get another Thunderstone. We'll evolve this one in Jolteon. One more Eevee, and then we'll have the entire line. Oops, as I throw my Pokeball. Alrighty. Okay, I'm coming, Emma. Whoop! Definitely could have taken another way, but you know, it is what it is. Emma, Fia! I only see a fountain here, and there's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So, you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area then? But this must be the right place. There's the Klawitza fountain, just like Canary told us. Well, Fia, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on, though through a process of elimination this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Canary tell us? Let's see. There was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. Yes, of course. The X-axis is horizontal, the Y-axis is vertical, and the Z-axis is depth. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X-axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y-axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track to find Gwyn. You mean we should go down? Into the sewers? But there's all this water in the way. What would your approach be, Fia? Vaporize the water, drink the water, stop the water. Well, technically I can vaporize the water, but let's just say, we'll just stop the water. Stop the water? It sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed in the Fists of Justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha! I have it! I will just smash the fountain! That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes? Then the water pooling below will drain away. Yes, a perfect solution! Go, Phalanx, use... Stop right there! You can't just destroy city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the Fists of Justice taking things too far. He's like, what if I just completely uproot the fountain? But you might be onto something, Ivo. Maybe we can stop the water from flowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all, and... Fia, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzle to stop the flow, the water that's filling the pool below ought to empty into the sewer. Then we can investigate. Go for it, Parasol! Huh. A bit too effective, but I guess that will do. Also, I can't get over his little Phalanx purse. I love it so much. It's so cute. I do hope Pokemon just make a smaller version of that purse. It's so cute. I think Phalanx is the only mon that's after X and Y? Maybe, yeah. Because that's Sword and Shield. I don't think... Oh, well, I guess we found the Galarian one, but yeah. That doesn't. It's a Galarian form. Like an actual Pokemon, Phalanx is definitely X and Y. Not X and Y. It's Sword and Shield. I think you may be right. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but I think yeah, it's just Phalanx. It shows how superior Phalanx is as a Pokemon. That he's allowed to come into a game that is a generation earlier than his clearly best little lads. Marvelously done, Fia. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. Secret passageway. As long as the fountain stays frozen, we won't need to worry about getting flooded. Quick then, let's search the sewers. I shall go on ahead. Evos certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Fia. I like how Emma is really calm over this situation. Gotta keep level-headed, I guess, as a detective. Alrighty, into the sewers we go. Bet you there's a secret fight club down here. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwyn be safe down here too, then? That's why we're trying to find her. Also, doesn't she have a Chandelure? I think she's fine. I've never felt so bad for a character more than here. Are you talking about Gwyn? Because I definitely feel a little bad for Gwyn. My goodness, Gwyn has to really... Please do more construction outside. Because, I mean, goodness gracious, she's got... Her big brother is nipping at her heels. Understood! I'm on it! Goodness. You probably... His voice probably echoed through every tunnel. You don't know the half of it yet. Well, we're about to find out, I guess. There he goes again. Come on, we should help him look for Gwynfear. Watch out for wild Pokemon. Don't you worry, I am prepped for wild Pokemon. Wild Pokemon should be afraid of me. If there's anything I can catch down here that's new, after all. I guess I should catch stuff, right? There is something new immediately. Nice, caught one. New Pokemon to the Pokédex. Noibat. Another late Evoa. 86. So somewhere in here. Right here. Oh, this is also a dragon type too, isn't it? So that goes up to the count of dragon types. Come out, wild Pokemon. I'm here to collect you. These guys. Oh, I should have gotten some more Ultra Balls before I came down here. I could go back to the surface, right? Okay. Is there a warp point here? Yes, good. Because I do want to catch these Scraggy, because Scraggy is like it's dark fighting, isn't it? So it actually fills up checks off 2 boxes worth of capturing. We're gonna get back down to the sewers, and then the cast will be like, I haven't run into any wild Pokemon, it's just me, like, catching everything. Emma's just like, huh, I feel like someone just left the sewers now. Yeah. You gotta be prepped, you know. I'm only leaving because I gotta get more Pokeballs. You know, just a good healthy amount of Pokeballs. Yeah, 100 should do, right? But I have been breaking these Mega Crystals and whatnots for quite a while. Getting my hands on, Ooh, is that my first Paso Berry? Yeah, it is. I'm doing a lot of capturing of stuff. Also, I've been going around. How many do you have? Because it stops at 999. In terms of, crystals? Ah, just 200. I should probably go get a little more, and then I'll be able to, should be able to get another, whatchamacallit it? Another Mega Stone. I have been consistent with buying Mega Stones as well. Yeah, that feels like there'd be some secret club down here, you know? Plenty of Noi back here. I guess another thing I've been doing off stream is that I've been collecting colorful screws, so I've maxed out a couple of the canary plushes. I've definitely maxed out capturing, because my goodness, some of these mons are a little difficult to capture. Is there a map of the sewers? There is. Okay, we've been in there. I don't think we've gone up that dead end, so we'll go check that out. Even though the game is clearly telling me to go the other way. Okay. I should get our psychic up as well. There's gonna be no wild Pokemon left in this goddamn sewers. Doesn't look like there's anything there, just sewers being sewers. There you are, Fia. Where have you been? As I'm just carrying 100 Ultra Balls, I'm like, nowhere. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going any further. Then let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No, destroying public property. Fia, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. Alrighty, which area do you want to check? Oh, let's see. Let's check the keyhole. It's shaped like a typical keyhole. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It looks like a regular lock made of some sort of metal alloy. What about the hinges? You don't know anything unusual about the door hinges. Dang it. If I was in this situation, we'd just kick the door down. I'm sure we could put the door back in. Check for gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So, there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll just have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be, Fia? Maybe it's hidden somewhere. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was a clef key, right? Let's go after it. As soon as they had the option of like, it could be on a Pokemon, I was like, it's a clef key, isn't it? It has to be a clef key. seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open that lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. Pokeballs I throw reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour. This does unfortunately mean there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. Oh my goodness. You and and Honey also have the same throwing power. They got me with the same kind of thinking. Yeah, I thought it was a Klefki. And also, I love Klefki. I know some people are like, keychain Pokemon, blah, blah, blah. I legit adore Klefki. Klefki's a cool Pokemon. Klefki's like, oh god. Stop right there. That's hardly different than punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient Hisui, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivo. Emma is getting so sick of your shit. Anyways, I think we can safely leave this matter to Fia. Here, feel free to use these Ultra Balls. Alright, now catch that Klefki. Okay, I've got to battle it. Don't forget, we don't want to just knock it out. We want to catch that Klefki. I do like how the music blends into this battle theme. Alrighty. Let's try just going for the ball. Perfect! Nice catch. I feel I have witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. That's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that. Right? Anyway, let's see if Klefki can get that locked door open for us. I'm counting on you, Klefki. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. Huh. I really thought this was going to be the trick of getting through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we are truly stuck, perhaps we might try out my plan? First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivo? There's no gimmick or mechanism to open this door. Then it must be opened by a key. But there's no guarantee that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since you cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice! Punch! Klefki's like, dang, I'm so glad that I let you catch me. With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So, that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. Don't worry, Klefki, I actually did need you for the Pokédex, so... You know what? In the end, it was worth it. Yeah, the Klefki was a red herring. Yeah. That's fine. Because, I mean, it wasn't just a regular Klefki. I guess that makes sense, right? They didn't look like they had any special keys parts. Plus, they'll never know it was us who broke the door. It's fine. And I needed Klefki on the Pokédex, so... In the end, it was a good idea. Squelp! Ice Stone! Man, I'm finding so many good things here. I found it hilarious. It's great. I think it's nice as well just because it allows Ivo to show off a bit. Okay. 61, so 51 to... So it should be here, right? Yep. Also, thanks to this rescue mission, I'm getting all the more Pokemon on my team. So, you know... I do like Skrelp as well. So many good Pokemon here. I mean, the problem is that Scrub's a poison water type, and I already have poison on my team, and water would be nice, but you immediately remember that it's going to evolve into a poison dragon, so... And I already have somebody who I want on my team instead. Alright. Anything down this way? Okay, the game wants me to go that way, so we should purposely not go that way. More cleft keys. Okay, can't get up that way right now, it's on an upper floor. Another Noibat down this way, so we'll just snag him. Ooh, Litwick! Perfect. Problem is I gotta get rid of all these pat rats. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of them here. But 2's better than none. This entire 2-hour session has just been me catching new Pokemon. Where does Litwick go? 89. So right here. Right in front of Aerodactyl. Also a very cute image for him too. I mean, look at that. We've already caught like what? A good chunk of new Pokemon already. And this also, yeah, puts up our fire as well. Downside of there only being 2 here, hopefully we find one more Litwick. Waterstone. Unfortunately I need a Thunderstone. If I remember rightly, Scrub and Dragalge is Perry's favorite Pokemon. Off the top of my head. Oh. Ah, thank goodness we have all these Ultra Balls, huh? Very handy to say the least. Oh, there's the Chandelure. Did you both see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. It looks like a dead end. No doors or anything. No sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is? A keen observation. Given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room, Fia. All the detective work. Let's see. Well, I mean, this looks a bit intriguing, right? You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. No. Some old electrical panels. You tried flipping a few switches, but nothing happens. Lol. Emma's like, don't touch anything, and as I'm just like pressing buttons, I'm like, surely one of these work, right? Anyways, this is fun though. This little... You took a good look at the pale coloured crates, but they don't seem to be anything special. cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. We've checked all over this room, but there's no sign of any hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power! Strength is justice! You are gonna break your fist, my guy. Justice punch! That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life. This is the first time I've punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without breaking it. Felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be? Emma? The wall wasn't real in the first place. So someone, or something, conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary. Oh my goodness, this guy's such a... He is such a himbo, holy shit. He's great. Ah yes. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Fia. This whole arc is fun. Whoa. Whoop. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon is attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be happier for it. Except for the alpha Pokemon. Fia, look there. I do believe that Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure, please help us find Gwyn. Her partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let's hurry, Fia. What if this is just a ploy that Gwyn just wants to find some alone time? I wouldn't blame her. Gwyn! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all this? There is no culprit. That's right, in a way. There is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here on her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and leave the rest to you, Fia. Are we doing this? Let's battle. I'm going to win. So you'll all leave me in peace. Strength is power. Strength is justice. I wonder if she recognizes me from, like, the quiz whiz. Ghost types. Okay. Well then, best method for ghost types? Very angry panda. Think fast! switch out to get rid of that trick-or-treat. And also because it's probably Chandelure. Oh yes, this is what I want to see. Please be a good Mega Evolution. Chandelure, Mega Evolve. Finish them. Oh! It's so good! Oh my god! Owie. Oh, that's such a cool Mega Evolution! Your Pokemon shine with justice. We also get to see Mega Chandelure in a throwaway stream. Nice. My justice wasn't wrong. I simply lacked power. Well fought, in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course. Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios. And Fia is a member of Team MZ. He is also the reigning Canary Quizwiz. I see. What did you mean when you said well deduced? Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivo. And once you start battling in the Z-A Royale, you don't stop, even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I am the one who deals with all the complaints about your behavior. It is an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way, you'd be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then, you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So, I would love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Fia. It's true then. Fia is my opponent for my next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is. Plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will all excuse me. Honestly, I'm obligated to look into any case I take on, but perhaps I should let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable, with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that Ivo knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favorite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. Alrighty. No, I want to go back in and get a Litwick. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please not another Ivo. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch, though I decided not to use it unless necessary. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivo I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Fia. When you're ready to face Ivo, come to the Justice Dojo. Alrighty. Well, I mean, we might as well go, right? Even though we're getting close to the end of stream. Oh, we got some new side quests have popped up, which is good. First things first, let's heal. And I think we'll make the promotion match our last thing we do for today. Even though it doesn't feel like we've done much, due to this short amount of time. It was only 2 hours. I think we did get a good chunk done. But this is going to be kind of difficult because we don't really have a great tech against fighting types. I mean, we can get Ordino to Mega Evolve, but that's pretty much it. But I do want to... I think if I battle him now, that should open up more stuff, essentially. At last, you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokémon in this city, then Pokémon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. For both sides to enjoy those freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the Z-A Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Fia, shall we begin our match? Gwyn, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Challenges tickets verified. You are cleared to start a promotional match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power. Strength is justice. Well, you're just back in time, Cryo. Rank E, Ivo. Not a good start. Okay. That's fine. Champ. A little bit of healing. Owie. Oh no! Oh, the leech seed saved him. Oh my god, if Phalanx is lost, you know what that means. Time to Mega Evolve, Phalanx! Justice will win the day! Oh my god, Phalanx has a Mega Evolution. Come on, don't disappoint, please. Oh my god! They turned him into a mech! Let's use our Mega Evolution. No retreat? Don't you worry, I know exactly about no retreat. Oh my god, that's such a funny Mega, it's so good. Defeat! How incredibly unjust! Oh my goodness, two really good Megas, and for two Pokemon I like, being Chandelure and Phalanx. Your victory is confirmed. Congratulations, now proceeding your promotion. There we go, D rank. There's so many Megas I want to talk about, but I can't, I know. My justice didn't prevail. It's clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the Z-A Royale after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex around everyone around you, Your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It is true that I've acted before I think, that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. But I don't even know how many smartphones I've broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing these things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivo. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Pia my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept this small gift from me. Bulk up. Handy. I like the small sibling is the more responsible one. It's a very common trope of, like, the knuckle-headed big brother and the younger sibling being the one to clean up the pieces. It was a good match, Fia. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you will excuse me. Alrighty, D rank reached. Oh, but man, Mega Phalanx and Chandelure, so good. Wow, sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues in the missing persons case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people and Pokémon are totally different, but we should focus on the things we share? It could be that. Or something like us all here. What's the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my good old croissant curry, huh? That won't be happening. I'll admit that it might taste good. The aesthetics are still too much for me. Hey, that's not as hard of a pass as you gave before, Naveen. Maybe this means we're finding where our X and Y axes meet. Croissant curry devoured. Alrighty. Not a bad little stream to clear off that sort of checklist. Good morning. No sign of Tawny or Leader just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now, I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased I'll even include you in my happy mood. A pair of performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as thanks for a sewing project, and they're not my size. Hey, Tawny! Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be with her helpful self around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot the Hotel Z promo shot. So we're in debt now. To this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them. The ones so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon wouldn't dare mess with them. How are you guys in debt? I have so much money. What are you talking about? Hello. This is Fia, right? The kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z? That's me. Well, aren't you an honest one? Or maybe just naive? You should be more careful about answering questions from unfamiliar callers. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have dropped in at that fine hotel you worked at, but I figured you'd want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So, I asked that you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in the Blue District. We'll be waiting for you. Tawny's working with the Mafia? What was that call about? About Tawny. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number for you? How deep in trouble are we exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with. But the interest on the loan is out of control. I hear the Rust Syndicate make it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Don't worry, Floette. We'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. If it is true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interest, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find some satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems that the only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office, as requested. Yeah, you're right, AZ. Especially since they've called 2 of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Thea? They already know where to find all of us. I don't feel great going to their office alone. But you'll head over there with me, right? Of course. Thanks, I feel a lot better that way. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. What? Alright. You, too, will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable, yet I've not heard of the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. Request from the Rust Syndicate. Oh, this part? Yeah, looks like we've suddenly taken a very sharp turn in the plot. And especially also considering that Tawny has been looking for someone. The wild zones have increased. That's far more important right now, though. So, and we have a lot of side quests to do as well. So, they said they've increased, but I don't see any new increases. Am I not looking at this properly? Or maybe it hasn't updated yet. Because, yeah, I've... all these areas... Oh, wait, 14. Okay, that's new. What have we got here? Oh, we can finally catch Onyx here. What is that Pokemon? 15 on the other end? Ah, I see. That's why I didn't figure out... I didn't see 15. It's because I caught everything here. Okay, so Larvitar just spawns in here. But Pumpkaboo's the one I need. So I need to catch 2 Pumpkaboo there, so... Because it's because you and me traded, Cryer. That's why it's registered. Oh my god, that's a big pumpkin. Oh, there's just Scolipede just chilling. Okay. Did you already have 13? I'm about to check. That poor cafe, they have a giant haunted pumpkin. Oh, thanks. Okay. Well, I now have another Pokemon to trade with you at some point. I gotta trade Pumpkaboo at some point. So, 204. Whoops, I should grab both of them, right? $5, $96, $97, $98, $99, $200, $201, $2, $3... No, wait. That's 6, so it should be right here. Okay, I'm catching Pumpkaboo really quickly because we already have technically gotten Pumpkaboo due to trading. So, 13. Yeah, we had 13. This is the, where I caught the shiny. So it's only 14 and 15 that are the new ones. I don't see any other new ones, so only just 2 zones this time. And I can see... I see, Heliolisk, which I... Oh, someone's here. Give me 1 second. Looks like I have run out of time, so... But that's fine, because I was going to end it anyways, because we just hit the 5-hour mark, so that's all good. So, I guess we will be checking out Zone 14 next stream, and then snagging up all these side quests that popped up. I probably don't need to do any, training, I don't think. Heliopatile, yeah, that's the word. I said Heliolisk is the fully evolved one, I think. I believe that's what we need the Sunstone for, so that's handy. I'll quickly grab this, TM as well. But, yeah, I guess, we will be, next week will be Pokemon Z-A, because, this weekend we will be doing more Stardew Valley, which will be exciting. Aura and Aloe are doing some stuff as well, by the looks of it. Looks like they're doing Mega Man Battle. And RJ is still doing Z-A as well. But I have to go now because it looks like I've been told I have to. We got some good stuff done today. We got the sewers totally cleared out, which is good. We caught some new Pokemon, and evolved a bunch of Pokemon. And I just need to catch one more Eevee, and I'll go buy an extra Thunderstone, so next stream we will evolve the last 2 Evolutions. Hey, Stick! It's been a little while. We're just about to close stream, but it's good to see you. Hope you've been doing very well. Unfortunately, I can't stay much longer because we have things to do, but I'm glad you did pop by just for a little while, just to say hello. I hope you've been doing well, and hopefully I'll be able to catch you another time. Hope you've been good as well. Yeah, it feels like another year. Yeah, it does feel like we meet every couple of months, right, and such. But yeah, if you are interested, this weekend we will be doing Stardew Valley. We're doing a bit of the Joja route, so at our usual time of 9:30 AM Aussie time. So we'll be doing Stardew, and then I guess I'll have to decide what we'll be doing next Monday. Because I think we might do more Rise. We'll either do more Rise or do... Heck, we could do more Pokemon on this coming Monday. But we'll see. But I guess I shall head off. I've been good and better nowadays. I've had quite a rough summer, but things have improved. That's good, Stick. Glad to see you're thriving. Yeah, same as well. I mean, you've been gone for long enough, but you probably can get more stream avatars as well. A bunch have been added since the last time I've seen you. So you can always take a look and see if there's anything you'd like there. But I can't waffle any much longer, as much as I'd love to chat with you a little bit more, Stick, as well as everyone else. I have to get going. So, I guess I will see you guys this coming Saturday. So, until next time, take care, everybody.